What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Get a Grip Sports NASCAR. Today, after a wild Talladega race, I will be looking ahead to the playoffs and asking the question, what would the playoff field look like if the regular season ended today? And from there, I will predict the winners of the races and who my pick for the championship would be if the regular season ended today. Let's hop right into it. So looking at the playoff field so far based off of the standings, we have 9 drivers who have already won and locked themselves into the playoffs, and then we have drivers like Denny Hamlin who have racked up so many points that they're almost guaranteed into the playoffs by now. So, ranked on points and wins, these are the standings. Number 1, we have Martin Truex Jr. Number 2, we have Joey Logano. Number 3, William Byron. Number 4, Ryan Blaney. Number 5, Brad Keselowski. Number 6, Kyle Larson. Number 7, Christopher Bell. Number 8, Michael McDowell. Now that is a surprise. He almost won again at Talladega today, so that would have been a major surprise. Now, and finally, rounding out the winners, we have Alex Bowman. So that takes up 9 out of the 16 available spots for the playoffs. So based off of the standings right now, these are the drivers who would get in off of points. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, the returning champion, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Chris Buescher. Now that the last two are a bit of a surprise. Ricky Stenhouse, of course, he's really surprised this season. I mean, his teammate Ryan Preece has also had a great season so far, and I feel like the win for Ryan Preece and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. could be coming this season. Some notable drivers that will be missing the cut so far would be Matt Benedetto, Kurt Busch, who was in the playoffs last year, Eric Almirola, who was also in the playoffs last year, Ryan Newman, who could win this season. I don't see it happening, but it definitely could happen. The rookie Chase Briscoe, Eric Jones in his new 43 car, and Bubba Wallace in the new 23 XI Racing. They led a couple laps today at Talladega. Looked like they had a really fast car, just didn't get the end result that they wanted. So obviously, this was probably their best chance they have of winning a race this season. I don't see it happening. Bubba Wallace misses the playoffs. Now we hop into the predictions side of things. So I'm going to be predicting the round of 16 winners and who gets eliminated if this was the playoff field. So the first race of the round of 16, we have Darlington. I'm going to go with a former winner here, and that is going to be Brad Keselowski. He always runs well at Darlington, and I think he gets another win and locks himself into the round of 12. Next race is at Richmond, and I got to go with one of the most dominant drivers I've ever seen at a racetrack, and that would be Martin Truex Jr. at Richmond. Of course, Kyle Busch is probably the most dominant Richmond driver. Martin Truex Jr. is also really, really good at Richmond. He didn't really have the best car last Sunday when they raced at Richmond, but I think it will be different when they go into the playoffs. Truex advances to the round of 12. In the final race of the round of 16, lifesaver race for some of these racers, I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin. He's 1 year before. Joe Gibbs is crazy good at short tracks, and I think Denny Hamlin can get another win at Bristol. Now the 4 drivers that are going to get eliminated are going to be Chris Buescher, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Austin Dillon, and sadly Michael McDowell. He just won't end up getting enough points to advance. Kyle Busch will barely sneak in above Michael McDowell, and Kyle Busch into the round of 12. Into the round of 12 we go. First race we have is Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Joey Logano always does great there. He's won twice since 2018. I think he gets another win at Las Vegas and advances into the round of 8. He's going to make it a brace for himself and get 2 back-to-back and win at Talladega. That will definitely boost his points and will maybe get him a spot in the Final Four. Championship 4, sorry, I'm thinking about basketball. And the final race in the round of 12, Chase Elliott comes up clutch. He was going to get eliminated. He was in a must-win situation. He wins at the Charlotte Road Course. The 4 drivers that are going to get eliminated are Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Alex Bowman, and Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell had an awesome year, including a win at Daytona Road Course. Of course, we don't know if he'll win any more races, but for this prediction so far, we can only say he's won at the road course. Next up, we have the round of 8. The 3 winners will advance to the championship 4, along with the driver who will advance in points. First race of the round of 8, we have Texas, and that's going to go to Denny Hamlin, who was one of the worst on points coming into the race, so he advances to another championship 4. Next up, we have Kansas. Joey Logano comes through and wins, his third? Yeah, his third win of the playoffs. He joins Denny Hamlin as 2 of the drivers who were in the championship last year and to advance to the championship for this year. Finally, we have Martinsville. Chase Elliott can't win another one that will advance him to the championship 4. Martin Truex Jr. wins again at Martinsville. He advances to the championship 4. And the final driver that advances to the championship 4 is going to be Brad Keselowski. So that means that the championship 4 will make 3 out of the 4 championship 4 drivers from last year will advance into the championship 4 this year. So that means the 4 drivers who get eliminated are Chase Elliott, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, what a return to NASCAR. Makes it to the round of 8 and gets a win at Las Vegas. Congrats to him, and hopefully he can win some more races with Hendrick in the 2022 season. And finally, Championship Sunday. A lot of us are rooting for Hamlin, a lot of us rooting for Logano, a lot of us rooting for Truex, and a lot of us rooting for Keselowski. Okay, maybe not that last one, but McMahon will be. I would personally like to see, I'm not a huge fan of any of these drivers, but I would like Hamlin to win a championship. However, my bet is that it goes to Martin Truex Jr., burns it down at Phoenix, and gets the championship. That would make it his 2nd championship. I mean, I could definitely see that happening. He's very good at Phoenix, every race that happens at Phoenix, and he's going to be way more aggressive knowing that he has a chance to win another championship. As always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Plan B Sales. Plan B Sales is my personal favorite diecast seller, and they sell way more than just diecast. You get all your NASCAR apparel and more at planbsales.com. And when you use code GETAGRIP on orders over $20, you can get free shipping. Don't forget to check them out. Link will be in the comments. Jeez. See you guys next time.